They want what you have. And when I say this, I mean this humbly, humbly. Okay, these are from my individuals that mind their business. Okay, I have another video about basically people rejecting you because you're just trying to figure out yourself and your footing in life, and they just upset because you're not tending tending their flock, right? But some people want what you have, okay? And you can look around like, what it is that I got, right? You got your little apartment, and it may not be little, but I mean, you got your little apartment. You got a little car, like everything, everything you have, they have it, but bigger and better, right? You may just be starting out. You have a job, right? But they got a job that pays more, right? You got a car, but they got a bigger car. They got several cars. You got an apartment, they got a house, right? You want a kid, they got several kids. Maybe some of these people now. Um, you you single, they married, but you want to be married, but they want your life. They are living the American dream, the American dream. And you trying to get yourself established. You are literally trying to get yourself established. They want what you got. You want to know why? Because you make it look easy. You make it look easy. See, that's some people are mad at you because you make it look easy. See, what they had to struggle through to get, you are making it look so easy. There is a particular area of your life that you make it look so flawless. You make it look so flawless and so easy. You don't have to do anything with the grand gesture. You could be the one in the back of the crowd minding their own business, literally minding your own business. And they want what you have. You're trying to figure yourself out, trying to get yourself established. They want what you have. They want your independence. That's what they want. They want that independence that you have. And I'm not saying this as, a reason for you to glow. I'm saying this because people treat you differently because of that fact. People would treat you differently because of what you have. You approach people from a good place. You're a good-hearted person. And you would think that other people would return or reciprocate that energy. But no, they want what you have. They want what you have. And because they don't have what you have, they're feeling some kind of way. But then it's not that. They're feeling some kind of way because you make your life look so easy. What was struggling and hard to them, you make it look so easy. If they struggle to get through school, they have a degree, they have a great career. But if they struggle to get through school, but then they find out that you just acing all your classes, mind you, they already done graduated now. But you ace all your classes. You're acing through your classes. They thinking about, well, dang, I had to struggle. Huh? They just like some people create distance between you and them because you are a reminder of whatever they struggled with. You are a reminder of what they won't but struggle to get or can't get or are struggling to get. You are a reminder. That's what I hear that when other people say it, I hear it all the time. And here I am sitting making the same video because it's something that I just couldn't really quite digest. Like, why would anybody would be jealous of someone else trying to get their life together? We should be happy with where we are in life because that's where God allows us to be. Especially if we have all of those things that's deemed fruitful. The children, the career, the marriage. It may not be perfect and it may have been a struggle, but just because, all of those things carry responsibilities, that does not mean the grass is greener because they're mourning something they probably wish they waited to do. Like, how some people wish they waited to, maybe they wish that they was on another career path, right? But you look so happy in your career path. You get to do all these things on your career, you know, or maybe that, you don't want a child, but you don't, excuse me, you don't have a child, but you want a child so bad, right? But they see you single, excuse me, they see you independent and you can travel and do all these things, but they want that independence, but you really want that, you want a child. You know what I mean? Or they see you single and you don't have to be tied down, but you kind of really want to come into covenant. You want to come into covenant with the spouse. And so that's why we should all just walk in the pair of shoes that we fit, because we see something else and we become envious and we think that it's so easy. But it's not only that. While they're envious, how dare you have the nerve to even look good? Yeah, I'm going there. How dare you be beautiful? How dare you be handsome? How dare you? How dare you know how to dress? How dare you show up to the gathering looking all put together? How dare you show up to the dinner looking put together? How dare you put on a little piece of makeup? How dare you do that? How dare you care about how you present yourself? Because if you don't show up presentable, then they're going to talk about you like a dog. Did you see how her hair was? Uh, did you see how her face is? She looked tired. Did you see them circles under her eyes? Her lips was dry. I'm just being honest. People find any reason to pick at you, but you show up put together, and that's the problem too. She thinks she better than everybody. You make it look easy. They don't even have the energy or the effort to even maybe comb their hair, but you come with your hair at least decent, right? And they have a problem with that. How dare you have skill? How dare you know how to cook? Huh? How dare you know how to do the things that they can do too? I'm laughing because I'm making this video so you would know that when people treat you differently, I'm not saying that everybody is jealous of you, but I'm telling you that if you're trying to get close to someone and they're dealing with you like this, and this is you and that's them, on the other ends of my fingers I have a long arm. you know that may be a reason. That may be a reason. And I'm saying all of these things so you do not point yourself, look at you, what's wrong with you. No, that's why they say that if people are jealous of you, you must be doing something right. And you are. You are. You get up every day and life is hard, it's tough. You are trying to get to where they are. They are an inspiration. This conversation can go down a rabbit hole because there are a lot of older men, women, there are a lot of older people. And instead of being an inspiration and sharing wisdom with the younger generation, they try to compete with the younger generation. They see what the younger generations are doing and they try to compete. And they try to, and I'm really, this video is about people that are more, this is about you, that you're trying to get things together, and somebody else that's well off by earthly means because they may be spiritually struggling. But anyways, they see potential in you. They see the anointing in you, and instead of helping to cultivate that and grow that, they compete with it. That is why some people deal with you like this, and they're way over there and you just can't get close to them. This is just, and I want you to know to not be offended, to not, be like, oh, don't try to shrink yourself. Don't try to shrink yourself. Don't change who you are. Don't do any of those things. That is just a trick of the devil. Some people struggle with certain things and they want you to feel bad because of they feeling bad. No, we don't have time for that. We don't have, life is difficult enough itself. We don't have time to be trying to emotionally manage somebody else because of their insecurities. We don't have time for that. Okay? We should be helping uplift people, young and old, and what you're going through and the things that you experience in life, right? That is something that you will ultimately, you know, you would share with those around you, young and old, and that is truly the, that is truly, God help me here. That is truly the works of Christ that we should be doing while we're here on this earth in our day to day, helping uplift each other, helping each other, make it through whatever season they're in, encouraging each other, not being jealous of each other because somebody looks like they got it all together. See, they don't know the tears you cry at night when you go back inside your apartment from leaving their house because you're lonely. They don't see that. But they're so envious of just how you make it look so good. But is this what God put in you? And it's how God called you to be. You show up with your best, whether it be looking your best, whether you being your best, you're showing up as your best. That's how we should be showing up, with our heads held high and ourselves presenting to the world our best version of ourselves. Why would we want to show the world our worst version? Why would you? And I mean this like, you know what I mean? Not saying you can't show the world your worst version. What I mean is you want to honor God in the best in everything you do. If that makes sense. That's all I'm trying to get at. You don't understand what I'm saying? And so don't feel like you have to shrink yourself or, like, no, keep doing what you're doing. Keep striving for more and for higher. Don't let people be crabs in a bucket, towards you. Don't fall for it, because it's just really a tactic of the devil to just really, doubt yourself, question yourself, pull yourself back. And that's why I said humbly. You want to remain humble. But that's another thing about you. That's what a lot of people struggle with. Those that are confident, they're quiet. People that are confident and kind. People that are confident and gentle. Yeah, you worked hard to get to where you are today. You worked very hard to get to where you are today. Why would you want to have, why would you intentionally choose for yourself something that is just low vibrational? Meaning how you appear. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Meaning who you choose to entertain, how you choose to live your life. Why would you intentionally entertain or present yourself in a way that's low vibrational? So it's all a spiritual thing. And so when people have that spirit of envy, that is so many different layers to that. But I say all that to say, don't feel offended. Don't take it personal, okay? And don't look inward and try to pull yourself down so that they can feel better about themselves. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. Don't do that. So Jesus loves you. You got this. And thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and share your story below. Share your experience below. I would love to read and pray for you and respond. Thank you so much.